Hey guys, it's Kristin from Magoosh here with another episode of Tuesday CT. And so if this is the first Tuesday CT video you're watching, it's a good one because we're going to talk about how to start your ACT prep. Okay, so you've signed up for the ACT, or you at least know it's coming up in your future. Where do you start? All right, I'm going to give you some steps. We're going to go in order here. Step 1, familiarize yourself with the exam. So you can do this in a couple ways. You can go to the ACT student website and you can take a look at that. You can look at the preparing for the official ACT study guide book, or you can go to Magoosh and take a look at our ACT blog and learn about the test and what it covers. This is really important, I think, for you to do before you do step 2, which is to take an official practice test as a diagnostic. Now, if you've already taken the plan or if you've done an ACT practice test, you might have some familiarity with the test, but I think it's better that you learn a little bit more of what's on the test before you go into a diagnostic, so you're not just doing it cold and blind entirely, and you can get a more accurate result. So after you familiarize yourself, take an official practice test. Now, where can you find these? Well, there is one on the ACT student website, and then there's 5 more in the official study guide for the ACT, or what's often called the Red Book amongst people who know about the ACT. So take one of those tests, check your answers, get your scores. This is going to give you some information about what your strengths and weaknesses are. Are you way better in science and reading, for example? Have you completely forgotten geometry and you need to do some review there? So this will also help you determine not only what you need to study, but how long you need to be studying or how much you need to be studying in order to reach your goal score. So that's step 3, determine a goal score. So if you are ready for the ACT, you are definitely ready to think about colleges, and you've probably been doing that already. So take a look at the colleges you're interested in. What type of scores do you need on this test in order to be competitive? Or maybe there's certain scholarships you're looking at that require certain scores. So figure out what you need to obtain, and then take a look at your diagnostic test and see if that's a realistic goal, first of all, but also how much time and energy you're going to need to invest into the ACT, or how many times might you need to be taking it in order to achieve that goal. And then step 4, once you've familiarized yourself with the test and taken a diagnostic and figured out what your goal score is going to be, is to start studying. And you can do this in basically one of 3 ways. You can do a tutor, you can do a class, or you can do self-study. Now, what we at Magoosh do is kind of a guided self-study. There's pros and cons to each of these methods, but Magoosh combines a lot of the pros of the different options. You can plan your own schedule and you can do your own self-studying, but you also we have some study schedules that kind of structure it like a class for you, and you can write into a tutor at any time if you need help. But that doesn't necessarily mean Magoosh is the best option for anybody or for everybody. So you want to make sure you explore your different options. Maybe there's a class at your school, maybe there's a tutor your friend recommends, or maybe you want to check out Magoosh and figure out what's the best way for you to achieve your goals based on how much time you have and how you study. But the important thing is that you have a study plan and something that's going to hold you accountable. And then there's a lot more that comes after this, but this video is just about starting, so that's what you need to start your ACT prep. And you can check out some more videos from Tuesday CT if you want some more tips on other parts of the exam. And if you're interested in Magoosh and studying with us because we're super cool, then you can check out the link below this video, act.magoosh.com. And I will see you guys next Tuesday CT.